Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon on the Mysterious JG. Story's kind of slowly getting moving here. Don't have a party yet, don't really have a whole lot of in-game control yet, but maybe that's coming. Maybe that's coming. Let's go meet up with our friend Blonde Guy. Actually, a character Rolodex would not be a bad idea for this game at all. Dragon card, management, part-time hero. I don't really see... actually that we have any kind of like just compendium where we can look up characters and figure out who's who. This really is starting to feel like a game that needs that. Maybe just it's because I'm filthy American and the character names are confusing to me because they are Japanese character names, but this feels like a game where the character count is going to start piling up quickly. Anyway, let's talk to this guy whose name I can't remember. Mitsu. I was waiting for you, Aniki. Let's get back to the office. Go back. Yeah, let's. This is where we find out that we didn't do a good job, and the captain's going to be mad, and whatever. Yeah, here's the captain. Me and the captain.
What happened with that porn peddler?
Sir, Aniki took care of him today. He won't ever pull that shit again without going through us first.
Okay. And how much did you get from him?
About that,
I gave the money back to the high schoolers who bought the videos. It was the fair thing to do, and the kids were grateful to our family.
I see. And that debt we bought?
Oh, yeah. Went off without a hitch. Here's the guy's wallet. Just as you requested, sir.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how this is going to work out.
All the money's there, including interest.
He paid the guy's debt? I don't get it.
Wow. Excellent work. Is that what you thought I would say? This bill strap is from the young master's bank. Ichi, what's the real story?
There is no real story. The young master gave that to me. I swear.
He gave it to you?
Yeah, to wipe my ass with.
Or did you beg him for it to make quota? Begging for scraps won't fix your incompetence.
I didn't beg. I have too much pride to pull something like that.
How much pride did it take to get hit with my cigarette?
You have pride when you can't earn for the family?
Yeah, Captain seems like kind of a mean guy. Not that Ichi's being a reasonable
What's
Yakuza.
that look? Pretending it didn't hurt? You don't even know pain. Not for a Yakuza anyway. A Yakuza takes real responsibility. Hey! Bring me the knife.
This is because he didn't want to take money from Powerbomb
it.
guy?
What's wrong? You don't know how real Yakuza atone? Fine. I'll show you.
Cut off one of my fingers.
If you're lucky, it'll slip right between the joints for a clean cut. If you're lucky.
Guy seems like he was kind of looking forward to doing this regardless of whether he got the money.
good to see you, boss.
Welcome back, boss.
Welcome back, sir.
Ooh my.
Ichi, walk with me.
Yes, sir.
It's nice that George Sakai has someone working for him that he calls captain instead of working for a captain. Yeah, the captain seems like kind of a jerk. Just putting it out there.
Boss, you saved my ass back there.
I knew it.
Can't you at least try to get along with Joe?
Oh no, he hates my guts. Just because, well, I'm not much of an earner.
He just wants to
Try
cut off
putting
parts.
yourself in his shoes. He's doing his duty as a family treasurer.
Sure, I know that.
You should be grateful that he wants to cut off your fingers
It's
for
like
no
we
reason.
just have different visions of what a Yakuza should be, you know? To me, it's more about duty and standing up for people, not money.
Well, you've been playing too many Dragon Quest
And
games.
it's okay to see things differently. That's the strength of the Arakawa
We're a
party.
wide tent political party.
Party?
It's not so different than those games you like, is it? Everyone has a certain skill they bring to the table.
Your
Some
idiot
people
perk
are
is
like
helpful.
you, charging in head first without a thought. Others cover your ass, like Mitsu. And some are better at cracking the whip. That's Joe.
He cracks a whip
All
to
of
cut off
these
your
people
fingers.
keep the organization running.
Yeah, and you're the king of them all.
The king of the pilots.
To me, all of you are more like sons than subjects.
Sons who want to cut off each other's fingers.
Speaking of, you looked after Masato today, right?
Yes, sir.
You guys wear
Sorry
the
to
same
keep
shirt.
asking you to help me with something so personal. How was he?
Fine.
That's good to hear. These days, he doesn't even answer my calls. I may be king of the Arakawa family, but to my other family, it's nothing but a title.
Like a viceroy.
Well, Ichiban, why don't we go get our last meal of the 20th century?
Yeah, sure.
You know, they're making a big... I can't remember what my last meal of the 20th century was, but now I kind of wish I had made it special. I don't feel like I did. Well, we had a previous big meal before. It didn't go that well. That was a flashback big
Did
meal.
you
But
see that? I guess nobody cares about PDA on New Year's.
That reminds me. You find yourself a girl yet?
no, not till a couple
No,
hours
sir.
into the game, and I
Like
don't
a
know if we're love
reverse
interest or
trick
just a party member.
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Well, what if I'm not one of those
Easy for you
guys,
to
sir?
say. You probably had girls all over you at my age.
Oh, I did. I cut off all their
I
fingers.
won't abide such slander.
No,
You
Cut
use
off your
the
finger.
past tense. Going silver has only made me a bigger hit with the ladies.
George Takei, ladies' man.
Of course, of all the women over the years, there was only one.
She was a hostess who
Just
took all of
the
my
one
money.
I might have started a family with.
You started a family with someone.
Yes, Masato's mother.
Oh,
She was a hostess.
I've never told you the details, have I?
I never asked and
No,
don't
sir.
want to know.
I do know that she passed away.
Yes. Let me start on New Year's Eve 24 years ago.
Why?
I was just a grunt in the Hikawa family, but the patriarch asked me if I'd marry his daughter.
I'm getting a lot
She
of
was the
backstory
young
on this guy.
master's mother?
Just listen. I loved someone else. Her name was Akane.
Uh-oh. What did...
Shut up.
I was
Listen,
naive. I thought if I ignored my boss's daughter, she'd get annoyed and dump me.
well, that's
the
not
whole
a terrible
time,
idea.
I was dating Akane in secret on the side.
Okay, that is kind of a
I
terrible idea.
remember the moment she told me she was pregnant.
Oh, man.
I knew right then what I needed to do. I had to step up as a man. Problem was,
Guile told me to go home and be a
couldn't find
family
the right
man.
moment to tell the boss about Akane and our child. By the time I worked up the courage to tell him, Akane was almost due. So I got down on my hands and knees and told the boss I already had a girl.
He didn't let you off easy, I take
He
it.
cut off my dick.
Oh, he had his guys beat the shit out of me. I entered the new year barely able to move. If only it could have been over and done with then. The boss gave an order to the family. An order to kill Akane.
What? Kill her?
It's almost like the Yakuza
Yes.
aren't that nice.
I couldn't believe it myself.
Despite Itchy.
But he was serious. Even though we were a small family, We were very good at making people disappear.
We were magicians.
And when we killed,
A small family
the
of
body was never found.
magicians.
That's what was waiting for Akane and me, for bringing shame to the patriarch. To this day, I have no idea how I got
Oh, maybe
out
the
alive.
boss's daughter intervened.
When I learned what was happening, I fled. I don't think they expected that after how badly they beat me. At the same time, Akane was at the hospital having the baby.
Oy.
I called her and told her to leave as soon as possible. I knew Yakuza were already on their way to the hospital.
But I figured
so
she
I
could
made
take
a
it.
plan.
Oh, Christina
I told her
did
we
so.
could meet at this cafe so we could skip town.
Cafe Alps?
Yes, I waited and waited, but she never came. But just
Oh,
as
she
I
was
was about to lose all hope,
Giving hope birth.
I got a call.
He was from the young master. Even as an infant, he could talk. And was kind of obnoxious.
Akane,
Hello?
where are you? I thought they caught you.
Our baby is here.
Huh?
Our son.
Yeah, our baby got you.
Yeah, I got away, but they're not far behind. I have to keep moving.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
Shinjuku Station. By the lockers.
Okay, stay there. Try to blend into the crowd.
I might have skipped this when I was playing it before, because I don't remember this.
They're here. What do I do?
Probably die.
Akane, they're looking for a woman with a baby. Hide him in a locker and walk out. Keep a low profile.
I have
Oh,
a baby in a locker. What are you saying?
it's messed up.
Don't worry. I'll come get him as soon as I can.
Just make sure you don't close the
You're in a
locker.
safe place. Call the manager at Cafe Alps. Tell him where you are. Now hurry. Put the baby in a locker.
What if it's crying through the locker?
Okay. Take good care of him.
Akane.
Hey, there she is! That's her! Go, go, go!
Oh wow, their voices really carry if they picked up that clearly on her phone.
Where's the woman? Damn it! Where'd she go? Hurry up and find her!
Shit!
Her car is already waiting for him. Oh, okay. Hey, maybe we get to play as the young George Takei Chronicles here. Guess he's powering up. Man, we've had about 4 total minutes of controlled gameplay so far in this series. There's a lot of side quests to do in this game, but the main story is a lot of watching dialogue scenes. Maybe you should have told him what locker the baby was in. And nobody's paying any attention to this either, by the way. All these people wandering past the locker with a crying baby inside.
Hold on! I'll get you out!
Some crazy guy punching the crying locker.
Shit! Open!
Should we call the police?
Shouldn't there be an emergency key? I guess there's nobody manning the locker station. And the baby was made deaf. Take this money and use it to wipe your ass.
This is my child.
Yeah, the kid's not looking good.
Are you okay? Damn it!
I guess we don't know. Is this the young master, or did he have another child later with somebody else? Like none of the, I don't know if it's a Japan thing or just a thing, but none of those people were even trying to help him. At least they were actually acknowledging something was happening.
I rescued our child and ran to a hospital.
That's previously seen.
The doctor examined Masato and said he had multiple organ failure due to low body temperature.
So that's why the young master is in a chair.
Yes. It was that cold inside the locker.
So,
And apparently,
not a good idea for future.
if I had found him 5 minutes earlier, it could have prevented the complications.
But I really, really screwed up.
Boss, it wasn't your fault. I mean, you got there as soon as you could.
I just want to apologize
Actually,
to you.
I stopped for breakfast.
You're burdened with Masato's care because of me.
I don't think of it that way, sir.
I never saw Akane again after that.
Oh yeah, I gathered that.
She ran to a bar she knew, but the Hikawa family was already there. As I was taking Masato to the hospital, they were taking her away. They killed her. A few days later, the patriarch and several of his men disappeared.
No, you turned
The
into some kind of
Hikawa
silent
family
assassin.
had ceased to exist.
Wait, did you? Oh, never mind. Forget it.
Sorry for rambling on and on.
About how I'm a badass avenging angel.
There's something I've always wanted to tell you.
Your haircut. You
Even
need to
if
fluff
only
it
by
out.
oath. I consider you a son as well.
Oh, jeez, sir. That's...
Well, enough gloomy talk. Let's eat, I'm starving.
Now that you know I have a far more interesting backstory than you, full of tragedy and excitement, let's go eat. Maybe something interesting will happen to you eventually. Right now it's mostly hanging around while interesting things happen to me and my son.
Well, seeing as I'm the king and all, how about we feast on the king of Chinese food?
Panda Express?
What could that be? Oh, Yakuza!
Gyoza.
No, not gyoza. Peking duck.
Nothing ever goes wrong when you order Peking duck.
Is that even edible?
Isn't it rabbit season, sir?
The duck is dried in the sun, then roasted. And the skin comes out so crispy and delicious, you'll love it. You peel off the perfectly brown skin, wrap it in seasoned dough. Then your mouth is filled with the sweet and spicy fragrance of the sauce.
It's poured in there against your will.
That does sound good.
Yes, which is why in ancient China, only the imperial court ate it.
If anybody else ate duck,
So it really is the king of
they were
Chinese
killed.
food.
Yep. But I wonder if we can find it in Kamurocho.
There's gotta be a place serving it somewhere.
let's start with Panda Express, as I said. Well, now we've got the old master walking with us to say, can we knock him over? And if so, will he kill us because he's a badass? Guess not. Alright, well, let's go find someplace serving Peking duck. Master! Oh, Master, do you have any idea where we might be able to find a plunger? I would certainly like to get a plunger to finish up some family businesses. Sadly, I don't think we can get into fights right now. Yeah, there's no random encounters walking around, because it would be cool if we could have the old master be part of combat with us. Here, Master, let's go into Papa together and see if we can get some plungers. Is he gonna wait for us on the street? Apparently so. Okay. I can't find Peking duck, master, but Chinese detoxers, the king of Chinese detoxers. Apparently he got stuck on the corner there. Wild Jackson buffalo wings. I think that was the sound of the head of the Yakuza family knocking over a bike. There's some kind of restaurant called Power. Slots. Match up the symbols on the 3 spinning wheels to win tokens. Each winning combination yielding a different amount. Certain combos trigger bonus games in which you can win more tokens. Well... Your in-game currency falls below. You'll have less than 3 tokens. Machine's token for 999 maxed out. Okay, we can't actually go in there and experience the store. That's just pachinko slots. There's Club Sega. You would think we could go in there. Maybe play some Virtua Fighter, but no. I was intentionally knocking people over now. Closed? What kind of an English name for a restaurant is that?
Seriously? Hey, you guys open? We need pancake duck!
Relax, Ichiban.
Relax, warrior.
It's almost the new year. The employees are probably at home waiting to ring it in with their families.
Man,
That doesn't get us
I really
Peking
want to
duck,
try
though.
it, though.
Another time, I promise.
Let's go get Mickey D's.
Thank you, sir. That duck got lucky today, but he won't get away from us next time.
Yeah, what about the weirdos? They're like, they're not interested.
Have a good New Year's, you two.
Yeah, whatever, you loud weirdo.
Ichiban, what have I told you?
Stop being an idiot, sir.
Sorry.
Be careful where you laugh outdoors. The only time a Yakuza should laugh with his teeth
Is when he's with family or when he's in deep shit. I know.
I also know that you love being interrupted by me cutting you off with
reputation
what you were
is
going to say.
everything for a Yakuza.
Got it, sir.
Well, since we missed our shot at the duck, shall we go to our usual Oden place?
And purchase some Odin sleep. Scratch my scalp. I don't know if that picks up on mic or not. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's go get some Odin sleep. Okay, I can get some Odin sleep. Whew.
What's wrong, Ichi? You look like you're about to shit yourself.
Hey,
Fuck off.
you're just mad because I never gave you that plunger.
Don't you stop by to help out at home every now and then?
Not for a while, I guess.
You should treasure the place where you grew up.
I love the various theaters where I was stabbed by my mother.
It's not like it was the most normal place for a kid to be.
The OK Cafe.
No matter how it happened, home is home. One day you won't be able to go back, you know.
When I have it destroyed for not paying their protection. Yeah, I don't get, like, they got this captain who wants to cut off your
24
finger
years
for
ago,
no
on
reason.
January 1st, I came into this world screaming inside this.
Meanwhile, you have this idyllic mafia boss father figure. And a little anime girl, sexy poster off to the left side there. If you've forgotten for a minute that this country is a little weird sometimes.
My mom worked at Soaplands. Even popped me out in one. Then she disappeared.
I thought they might say we're actually going to find out what our story is.
I didn't know that till I was older, when Dad told me.
He had a schoolgirl costume ready for
I say
me.
Dad, but we weren't related by blood. He was the owner of the Soapland that took me in. Don't know who my other dad is. Probably some guy who dropped in for a wham bam thank you.
Yeah, I need to find out what a soapland is, but I think we've got the general idea.
Hey, can someone keep an eye on Ichiban?
Oh, come here, Ichi.
Various hookers raised me.
Hey, it's my turn to hold him.
was raised by this city's working class folks.
You know, street workers. I owe them a plunger, but I failed in my duty. Duty. Yeah, you gotta take a nap. I was really hoping not to. That's as interesting as anything that's happening in the story right now. Sometimes, though, you get the best food at places like that.
All those people who
Stacked up
raised me are
on
scum.
crates.
Well, I suppose that would make me scum too.
Well, you are a Yakuza kingpin.
What? Never.
Not generally
You're
known as being like the most
everything I want to
upstanding
be.
people ever.
You're like a god.
I'm not even like...
So,
I'm not
first
even
I'm a
kidding.
king,
You're a god. It's crazy.
And now I'm a god?
It's got to make this guy uncomfortable the way Ichiban talks to him. A god who's going to have all your figures cut off, Ichi.
When I met you, I had just graduated middle school.
Let's continue the flashbacks. I hope we don't have this many flashbacks for all the principal characters, because it's going to be a long, long game.
After my foster dad died, I dropped out of school and just started drifting.
Here and there, wherever the wind blows. Maybe we'll go on a
Just
journey.
picking fights, shaking people down for easy money. But karma always catches up to a dumbass punk.
I got beaten up by a player character in a previous Yakuza game.
Eventually, I beat up the wrong guy. A Yakuza.
I know this story, Ichi. Why are you telling it to me?
So, yeah. His crew locked me in a Yakuza office and beat the shit out of me.
It was a fun day. Well, I gotta call it a video, so I guess we're gonna find out exactly how he got out of this scrape, because we know he did. Next time. When we come back next time, maybe we'll get to control the game for a while. It's possible. We'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye.